So I've been thinking about identities this morning, and recently I heard a woman say on her YouTube channel that she is the most authentic person she knows. No, really, really, she said. No, really, I'm the most authentic person I know. And whether or not that was code for something, I don't know. I don't really follow a lot of their videos. Whether or not you need to be part of that group to understand what she means, I feel as though that's a good lesson, because I've also heard the same person say that a lot of her followers are triggered by her, or are jealous of her, or are sending negative energy towards her. So while that is very well true, I don't think that every time we have an aversion to something, it indicates that we are being triggered. Okay? And often triggers are identified as an aversion. A trigger is a strong emotional reaction. So just because we might be put off by something, I think it's important to remember how we feel in that moment. So I watched a few of her videos over the past week, and this last video I saw, when she said that I didn't have a strong emotional reaction at all. I simply had the thought and the feeling, well, I don't know if that's true or not. She might believe she is the most authentic person, and it's her reality, and she has the right to believe that. But I don't know if she was trying to authenticate her words by saying out loud that she is the most authentic person she knows. It almost felt as though she was trying to justify, preface what she was going to say with some kind of justification, or with credentials. So she is the most authentic person she knows, and therefore what follows is going to be her most authentic truth. And while that's great for her, I actually unsubscribed from their channel because I don't want to participate in that. And when we subscribe to things, we are actively participating in and following those people, right? That content. So that brings me to identities. What do we identify with? I have written here, what are my humans' identities? And really, feeling confused is a puzzle, but it's also an identity. So feeling confused is an identity. I am confused right now. I identify with someone who is confused. And I mentioned that it's not random. It's something I was feeling yesterday. But going back to authenticity, can we identify with being authentic? And that's an identity. I am an authentic person. I am the most authentic person I know is an identity. Also, I am inauthentic. I am an inauthentic person. That's also identifying as something. I am a god. That's identifying as a god. I am a low-life scumbag. I'm identifying as that. all these judgments, of course. So these are all judgments and ideas. One person's God could be someone else's, enemy, or one person's synonym could be someone else's antonym. I don't really want to talk about, I don't believe in gods and devils and things like that. So it's all about frequency. A lot of you don't know me, which is fine. I just kind of started doing this. It may not even be heard, but this is the first one of these. So I don't know if it's a podcast. I don't know if it's rambling. I don't know if it's transmissions, but I definitely know it's flowing very well, and that this is going to be, this will become something. This is something big for me. And so I'm identifying with this right now, and that's great for me. So to get back to what are my humans' identities? Am I smart? I'm a smart person. I'm a, dumb person. I'm a handicapped person. I'm a person with pain. I'm authentic. I'm a starseed. I'm an indigo child. I'm a rainbow person. I'm from this planet. I'm from that planet. These are all identities. And one thing I find fascinating about channelers is that, these beings come in and they have to suddenly identify as something for us. And I wonder, are they doing it only for us? Let's say I am from Lyria, from Lyra. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm from Lyra. And is that something that they just have to say because they're talking in, human, this dimension here? It's a good question. So I think this has gone on long enough, this rambling. And thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to subscribe, there will be more things like this. I also post videos of drawing and other things that I feel that I identify with, such as not eating animals and exploring lots of questions about what it is to be a human and how we can love our humans now in the moment. All right, if anybody needs to hear this, would you please send it to them? And I will catch you on the flip side.